No matter what they say, you should always try to live a positive life anyway. We only have one life to live, and we got to live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. We should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day. The people they know that life is not a game that we play. If you're not sure about this test, I want the whole world to confess that we all should try to live our life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life anyway. We all know time is running out every day. The people that know that life is not a game that we play. If you're not sure about this test, I want the whole world to confess that we all should try to live our life the best way that we can. So I know we only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life. Try to live a positive life anyway. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to live. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We have to live. We only have one life to live, and we gotta live it. Don't even strive on negative vibes, cause you won't make it no matter what they say. You should always. All right, all right, all right. Peace and blessings to the family. Peace and blessings to the family. Peace and blessings to the family. Respect to all of you that are tuning in, not only on Instagram, which will only be up for a moment. Instagram will only be up for a moment. I have Dr. Phil Valentine coming in. Dr. Phil Valentine is coming in. So share this video, share this video, share this link, share this link, share it to your page right now. Matter of fact, I'm going to share my YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube at King Simon Presents on YouTube. I'm going to share it to King Simon Presents, share King Simon Presents on YouTube. I'm going to share it to my Facebook right now. So those who want to catch it right now, we are going to go live with Dr. Phil Valentine. Tune in and tune out the distractions. And we're going to actually speak with Dr. Valentine about his up and coming webinar that's coming up very soon. So we are proud to have a Baba who I've known since the mid 90s. And he's the one that actually got me my vaccine exemption for my children at that time, which definitely works. You know, they was not vaccinated for many years while I was with their mother. And of course, when you leave your mother, when you go through divorce and separation, all that, you know, the sisters and the brothers tend to do their own thing. So it is what it is. But I can say that the vaccine exemption papers has worked for me back in the past. And remember, his website is uksnow.org. That's uksnow.org. So at 9 o'clock, in approximately 35 minutes, we will have Baba Phil Valentine up here and ready. First and foremost, I want to say love and honor to the creative force that exists within all of us, regardless of your name, label, or language, whether you call the creative force a he or she. The balance is necessary. And I want to say happy Mother's Day eternally to all the mothers out there, all the baby mamas out there, all the potential mothers out there, all the women that has the ability to be a mother, those that are stepmothers, those that are just mothers of other children that are not even theirs, that are responsible mothers in all way. And even if you're not responsible, children came through you for a reason. And the possibility of having children is there for a reason in all of you beautiful people. So all of you beautiful women. And you know, I want to stress something. This is a very good book to get. If you don't have this in your library, let me get it closer on Instagram and on this one is called The African Woman, the Original Guardian Angel by Ishaka Musa Barashango, Dr. Ishaka Musa Barashango. He passed on, and I've heard him speak before at the UAM back in the day at Slave Theater. But this is a very good, if you want to understand why we honor women from multiple, on multiple levels, like I put it on my Instagram. I put the book up on Instagram, and my Instagram is King Simon Productions. Numerovation is my Instagram. Also, this is a good book to have. I mean, he has a bibliography that gives you all the backing, not just from a Black perspective, but from a white perspective too. But he concentrates more on the Black perspective of honoring African women. What Europeans and men of all genres and all races used to do is honor the original Black woman. So get this book and put it in your collection. I don't sell it. I'm not promoting it for myself, but Ishaka Musa Barashango, Dr. Barashango, we used to call him affectionately Dr. Barashango. If you don't know the brother's face, that's Dr. Barashango from back in the day. Man, he was a fireball. I understand he's born on either April 27th or August 27th, but I know he was a number 9 for sure. He was a fireball because number 9 say what they mean and mean what they say. So Dr. Barashango, his writings on Black women's creation, or even get the book by Ivan Van Sertima. Very good book on Black women of antiquity. Very good book, or watch his video. I know I have it on audio, but I know it's out there on YouTube. Probably on Tap Productions YouTube. Tap Productions YouTube. Big up to Minister Clemson Brown, who was a bit under the weather. So got to send enough respect to that elder right there, because I know his birthday is coming up in August. And because he is born August 25th, let's read the numbers and see where my brother is at for this year, 2018. He is in one of his cycles. Okay, he's in one of his cycles. So he's in one of his crossroads cycles and health. Matter of fact, Dr. Clemson Brown is in his health cycle. He's in a number 8 year, and 8, 6, and 2 are the health cycles. So paying attention to his health is like old school stuff is coming back. Old health issues are coming back, and he was in the hospital a couple of times. So if you can, make sure you go to his YouTube page, Tap Productions. That's Transatlantic Productions. He's the one that has videotape and has the largest archives of great information from Dr. Ben Barashango, Dr. Clark, Asa Hilliard. He's traveled with every one of them. So make sure you go to his YouTube, show support. He has a GoFundMe on that YouTube channel. So go support. Go to the description box of any one of his YouTube channel. That's Tap Production, Transatlantic Production. Show your love. He's in an 8-year cycle right now, going into a 9-year cycle, which can also be challenging to a number 25 because of his birthday. His 25, the number 25 is a 7, and 7 is usually a very challenging number to the fire 9. And because he's going into a number 9 year, especially on his birthday coming up in 2019, it's going to be very important, because 8 plus 25 plus 2019 equals 25. 52, and that adds up to a number 9, and that adds up to a number 9, and 9 is a fire number in numerology that can be very challenging to him. So let's show our love, send our prayers and our meditation to Minister Clemson Brown and of TAP Productions. TAP means Transatlantic Productions. That man has videotaped so many people and given us so much history of our greats, especially during the UAM days with Alton Maddox and Loyola Maddox, the late great Loyola Maddox, and all the great ones. So Instagram, how y'all feeling? YouTube, how you feeling? I ain't go to Facebook this time. I don't feel like setting up the other computer, but again, great book, great book. Also, family, I am so proud to show you my revised, more information, another chapter added to this book, the 10th chapter. That's right, a 10th chapter a 10th chapter has been added to this book, and this is a revised version of my book. If you don't got, and it's focused on sponsorship and sponsors and how to get sponsors and sponsorship. This is my new revised version of no promotion is bad promotion and all publicity is good publicity. Just spell my name right. So make sure you get my book on Amazon and Kindle. It's also Dr. Africa is one of the sellers of my book. As a matter of fact, he is the publisher, one of my publishers with Charles Childs Publication. Dr. Africa is one of my publishers, and of course King Simon Publication. I definitely got it going on. And also, if you want to get it by PDF, you want to get all 3 of my books, I have a Mother's Day sale for this whole week for all 3 of my books on PDFs. All 3 of my books. The numbers are simple. People are complicated. Numbers are simple. Our children's health is important. And this book here, no promotion is bad promotion. I have them on PDF, all 3 of them. Now, all 3 of them go for $20. All 3 of them, each one of them is $20, but I'm going to give them for, instead of you paying $60 via PDF, you will pay only $20 for the Mother's Day sale all week via PDF. But you have to send me that $20 via Cash App. And my Cash App is Cash App $ King Simon 3158. That's $, of course, that's Cash App. I'm going to put it in the description box. If you want to pay that $20 and get it, and make sure you send me your email and all that kind of stuff, and I will email you the PDF of all 3 of those books for only $20 for this whole week for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful women. Happy Mother's Day forever. So if you want to get all 3 of them, let me say my Cash App. That's $ King Simon, SIMON 3158. If you want pay, send $20 for the 3 books. 20 for 3 books. That's right. 20 for 3 PDF books. For 3 PDF books of all my books that I have on sale right now. Because by next year I'm gonna have another book out. PDF. All right. All PDF via email. We will send it to you. So I'm putting it up there right now. So if you want to get my book, please, 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 please. It's very important that you get my book. I see all of you out there, but like I said, let me give you my Cash App. Cash App. Woo, Lord. Cash App. Let me see here on Instagram. I'm putting it up. If you want to get my book, all 3 books via PDF is $20. Remember, each one of them are $20 each. So via PDF, it is $20 right now for the next from the 12th until, let me see. Yeah, from the 12th until the 19th. Let's go to Malcolm X's birthday. Let's go all the way to Malcolm X's birthday. Why not? Malcolm X's birthday is coming up on the 19th. Minister Farrakhan's birthday was yesterday. So, hey, happy birthday to Minister Farrakhan. My mother celebrated her birthday. She had a birthday party. My mother danced her Caribbean backside off. She danced her Caribbean backside off yesterday. We had a good time. Old friends, family members, neighbors, all of that came through. So for the PDF of all of my books, PDF of all of my books via email of all of my books, you can get that for $20. $20. All books. All my books. $20. Okay, 20. And I'm putting it on Instagram right now. 20. And until May the 19th. Okay, That's how we're going to do it. We're going to sell those books online via email. So I'll email them all to you. I know people, when I had the sale the last time, people was already jumping on it. So I'm loving it. So make sure you share this video because we're going to have a great time. More things I got to promote. Some more things. Of course, my clothing line is on. You can go to kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com/products. That's King Simon Productions /KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com/products. Get my products. I got some great t-shirts. I got t-shirts related to your number. So if you're born on the 1st or the 2nd, the 3rd or 4th or 5th or under the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, whatever number you're born under, it is on my website, and you can get the numerovation for each of those numbers, because that is what I do. I do numerovation. I'm here to motivate you with the numbers that you give me. So it's important that you definitely get one of those readings, get a numerology reading if you can, or hey, it's up to you what you want to do. You can get it from Lloyd Strayhorn. You can go to numerologist.com. I don't care. I really want you to get it. See, I do my numbers from a different perspective, because I understand the weakness. I'm constantly studying. I'm constantly reading. I'm constantly taking in information and then releasing it to the people when it's time, especially when I'm doing my studies. So I'm telling you, family, it's very important that you get a numerology or numerovation session from me or from Lloyd. Lloyd does astronumerology, or from Kaya French. And since I'm talking about them, I want to remind everybody that on June the 22nd, we have classes coming up. June the 22nd. I'm on Instagram and I'm on YouTube. We have classes coming up. We might live stream the classes. I'm trying to make sure that the Wi-Fi connection over there is very strong. Trying to make sure the Wi-Fi connection is very strong. So that is very important to me. So in order for me to confirm that live stream that we're going to do, I am going to make sure. So if we do the live stream, it's $99 for the whole day. It's a whole day workshop. Now, it won't be that for the people on live stream. I'm actually going to take off $10. So it will be, I'm going to take off, not $10. I'm going to take off $20. It will be $80 online if you want to do the live stream. $80 for the class online if you want to do the live stream for the whole day from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. It will be myself, Lloyd Strayhorn, and Kaya French, coming from 3 different perspectives. And we're going to be dropping that wisdom from 3 different perspectives on why it works. And if you don't believe it, hey, believe me, check it out for yourself. I don't implore anyone to believe what I say, but I do want you to check it out for yourself and how these numbers are connected to you, whether you're born on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 9th, or if you're born connected to those numbers. Numbers run through your life, all your life. From the time you were born, you came out the womb on a certain date. So those days are significant. That year you were born was significant. The month you were born is significant. Even if you don't know your day and you're in between days, that's significant. See, what's so interesting about numerology is that not only can we identify and find out what was your connection to your parents, especially if you don't remember the day you were born, more than likely, and definitely 95% of the time, you have the connection to the parent you were closer to, or your 2 parents, some connection through the numbers. And even through the namesake, you have connection. Even the name that you was given, you had connection to either your mother, your father, your grandmother, your grandfather, your great-grand. So some of you are named after your grandparents, or some of you named by your auntie, or your grandma, or your granddad, or your father. Some people have middle names I see names that like Louise and Elizabeth that was probably their grandmother's name. So you was given those names for a reason, and given those names as you was coming through this realm for a reason. A lot of you changing your name. I've had people that changing all the other things and then they change their name. Even if you change your sex, if you have a sex change, guess what? The numbers that you were born with before you change your sex is still significant before you change your name. So even if Bruce Jenner changed his name to whatever it is today, he still resonate with the energy of Bruce. Bruce is still there. Bruce ain't going nowhere. He just added more energy to it when he added the female name. So it is what it is. I'm just telling you how this mathematical science works for people that are even going through their sexual orientation, the changing of their sexual orientation, all that kind of stuff. We can deal with all of that. I do readings for everybody. Everybody, as long as you got a Cash App and a PayPal and you send it to me and we do what we got to do, we get into your names, we get into all the names. Now, look here, let me tell people, let me make very clear with certain people. A lot of you have a lot of names. And then you try to only pay for a 35-minute reading. That don't make no sense. 35 minutes, I could do your birthday in 35 minutes alone. So if you do have a lot of names like myself or people like Baba Phil and all that kind of that have a lot of names at birth, I suggest that you do an hour reading. That's what I suggest, which is $130, and it's only $130 love exchange that you're doing. And believe me, it will be helpful. So if you do want to do a numerology session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth. That's 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Text me after this broadcast, because in the next 20 minutes, Phil Valentine will be calling me, and we will be going straight to Baba Phil Valentine, and we're going to make sure everything is going well with Baba and what he got coming up. So again, we're in 2019. 2019 actually adds up to the number 12. As you can see, people are being exposed, people are expanding, people are growing in multiple ways, but they're also some are experiencing the negative of the number 3, which is all good, because sometimes with the positive has to come the negative. Sometimes the negative reveals who you are so you can become positive. So those that are watching me online on YouTube right now, big up to you. Everybody on Instagram, get ready, because we're going to send everybody over to YouTube. I'm not staying on Instagram. I just wanted to make sure y'all know we're on YouTube at King Simon Presents. So make sure you share. Now, those that are asking about the link for the big event, the all-day workshop, haven't confirmed yet. I'm going in this week to confirm and check out the Wi-Fi, pay for the venue, because only 55 people are allowed in the classes live and in full form. But it's unlimited amount of people online, of course. So we're more likely I'm going to do it on a private link on YouTube. That's what I'm going to do. Private link on YouTube. So those that pay via not PayPal, but pay via Eventbrite, or if you don't want to pay the surcharges, you want to pay via PayPal, or you want to pay via Cash App, and you want to see the live stream, I will post this up next week, sometime next week, probably by Wednesday. I will let you know if we're going to go live stream by Wednesday, May the 15th. I'll let you know if we're going live stream by Wednesday for that event. So we'll start promoting that. And the more sales we get, I will send that YouTube link to every one of you. That will be a private YouTube link. No one else can get on. No one else will be able to see other than those people that have paid in full. And I believe Lloyd Strayhorn is going to be doing a PowerPoint. I'm going to do paper not paper. I'm going to be doing from chalkboard, because I have to be flexible. I have a lot of 5s in my name, so I got to be moving. I got to do a lot of movement. So jump over Instagram, please jump over from Instagram to YouTube. YouTube is nice and clear. It's strong. You get to see my full back room, Marcus Garvey, my family, everything else. And once again, I want to say happy Earth Day, and to all you Taurians out there, happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful people, beautiful women, all 196,940,000 square miles of the planet Earth. Now, if you want a numerology reading from me and you're in the UK, hit me up via WhatsApp. I have an international phone call service to record your stuff via conference calls. So I'm so connected with conference call right now. Please hit me up via WhatsApp. to text me your full name and date of birth via WhatsApp at 347-496-1022. That's King Simon Numeroversity. That's King Simon Numeroversity. Again, like I said, if you want a session, text me at on regular phone and WhatsApp. I'm putting that in the description bar on YouTube right now on WhatsApp at oops, that's not right. Let me make sure at WhatsApp at let me see here. My number again is 347-496-1022. And you could text me on WhatsApp or regular phone. If you're in the United States, text me in the regular phone. United States only, United States territories, they can text me on regular phone or WhatsApp. But UK, people text me from China, people text me from Africa, people text me from all over the world, Canada. You got to go to WhatsApp. It's free. And then we'll do a free conference call. If you record, you got to record your session. I'm thinking if you record, even if you record the 35-minute section, if you're going to do a 35-minute session, you should have at least 3 names, not a whole bunch of names. If you have more names and you're changing your name and you want to find the value of the name, then you need to do an hour session. But if you have 3 names or 2 names, or you want to deal with moving or relationship consultation, I do require that you have the person on the line with you, especially if it's somebody, if it's brand new, it's a year and you're considering a year you've been with that person or 3 years you've been with that person and you're considering moving on. You consider moving to the next level. A numerology consultation is only $3 per minute. The single individual consultation is $2 per minute. So you could go on other websites and they're charging like $4 and $5. I can charge that amount. I am worth it. Believe me. Most doctors and celebrities that I've done say, yo, you should charge $500 an hour, but that wouldn't be good for the people. And I'm trying to help. I'm trying to guide. I'm Aquarian, so I'm a humanitarian. So I'm trying to feel. I got to feed my family just as much as you got to feed your family. I got to feed myself and take care of mortgage and house and all that. I'm in the my basement studio and lounge. So I'm here with my altars and all that kind of stuff, showing respect to my ancestors. You see the pictures of all my family here, children, everybody. I got 9 children. I ain't got no time to play. When they want something, they need some finance, I do for myself. And this is one of the means, one of my streams of income. Of course, like I said, I have my product on my website. That's kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. I'm going to say kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com, putting in the description bar in YouTube, wordpress.com/products. That is the products lines. That's where you can get the clothing. Also, you can get my books. All my books is online. All the links to my books, all the links to my products is online. Hey, come on and have a good time. Get a numerology session. Go get my books. Go get study. And if you want to take my class, I do require it. If you want to take my personal class, not just the workshop, you want to take my personal class, I do require that you get my book. And if you want to get all the books that I have as recommended readings, y'all know my book, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated. That's one of my books. And my children's book, I gave that away to one of my family members, but it's called Numbers Are Simple. Our children's health is important. And I got at least 7 more books to come out. You know what I'm saying? So it is all good. And let me tell you, family, I see there's a lot of people starting to tune in. Before I leave Instagram and just stay focused on YouTube, change your language about money. Listen to people like Reverend Ike. Listen to people like Les Brown. Listen to people like Eric Thomas. Learn to change your perception and your mental perception about money, because the more you keep on putting in the positive things about money, because like Reverend Ike would say, money is a female to males and money is a good man to women. Let's put it like that, because Reverend Ike would say it's female. When I read the numerology, hey, I can say it's female also, because in numerology, money adds up to the number 22, which are 2 female numbers. And the number 4 is also can be a female number. And sometimes in certain numerologies considered a male number, but it's predominantly a female number. So what's so interesting about that, I see it in multiple ways when because numerology, you could even read the words that you use. And I know that the lexicon Jesuits and the Jewish brothers and sisters, or Jewish people, or Hebrew brothers and sisters, read numerology because it is a form of guidance. It's like a GPS. It's a guiding light for you. That's why you find them studying gematria. You find them studying Kabbalah. I have books on all of that. I find them studying abjad if you're from the Arab persuasion. You find them following all types of things. My YouTube, just in case, Uptown 157. My YouTube is sounding like Red Alert. My YouTube is King Simon Presents. Not Simon with an E at the end. King Simon Presents at YouTube. We're at YouTube right now. Well, I didn't go to Facebook with it, but Dr. Phil Valentine is coming up at 9 o'clock. Dr. Phil Valentine is coming at 9 o'clock. So approximately 10 minutes, Dr. Phil Valentine will be calling in because we're going to be talking about some stuff. And we got to have the Baba up because that's family to me. That's that brother I've known since the 90s. I say 90, I know him since what, 1993, 1994. So 2019, take away 1994 equals 25 years. I've known Baba Phil Valentine since, and he is the one that got me the exemption for vaccines. The exemption for vaccine. What's Nicholas hours? If you want to go to Nicholas Brooklyn, you got to call them at 718-858-4400. They can tell you their hours, but you can call them right now. I think they're doing an event there right now, but their hours are usually till 7 o'clock. But you should be able to call them right now because usually they're doing inventory after they close the store. So if you want to call Nicholas, call them at 718-858-4400. Those who want to get the link, if you didn't get to see Baba Africa on the live stream, we still selling the live stream for the rest of the month. We're going to do it for the rest of the month. And we reduced it $10 less, but you get to learn from Baba Africa at that Q&A conversation with Baba Africa. I do have the link, so please text me. Matter of fact, no, don't text me. Go to my Eventbrite and you can get the link to pay for the Dr. Africa. And you can get that. Once you pay for the Dr. Africa, then we will send you the link. So if you want to see that last conversation Q&A, no holds barred, Dr. Africa and his wife was in prime form. You know, Doc, he goes crazy, he says what he mean what it says, and his wife just balances him out. That's how it works. So go to kingsimonproductions.eventbrite.com. That's kingsimonproductions.eventbrite.com. kingsimonproductions.eventbrite.com. I'll repeat it again. kingsimonproductions.eventbrite.com. So make sure you go to .eventbrite.com for any of my events that's coming up, even for the workshop. Got that coming up. So any of my events that got kingsimonproductions.wordpress.com. But eventbrite.com. But if you do want to go to, if you want to see Dr. Africa's live stream that we just presented last week, off the hook. Red Pill was there. Unc Rising Sun was there. Miss Burns was there. Kafunya, Sister Kafunya Ife was there. Rojo from Powerful Pioneers was there. They didn't speak. There was just vendors in the building. Of course, we had Unc Rising Sun was there. Who came after? Miss Burns was there. They was there. Who else was there? Coconut Rob was there. See, I got to come to an event because that includes vending, includes food, Mojo Cafe. Some of y'all got to fly in. Some of y'all got to really fly in and come and enjoy a King Simon event because there ain't no event like a King Simon event. Believe me. There ain't no event like a King Simon event. Believe me. Yeah, Red Pill was there. Definitely Red Pill was there in the building. My brother was there. Also, let me see. I do have a metaphysics pop-up shop coming up soon. I will confirm that with the venue. I might do it at Nicholas, but it's going to be a metaphysic pop-up shop. Only metaphysic vendors, tarot, numerologists, astrology, all that kind of stuff. Those are the only vendors that's going to be there, even with their products, where they're selling cards. Nicholas already sell tarot cards and all that kind of, but we're going to have palm readers, all the guys, but that's going to be one of its kind, metaphysic pop-up shop. And if you can do it yourself. Look, That's why I suggest anyone that live outside of New York City, get my book. This is my book on the introduction into my world of promotion and production. Let me give you some of the titles of the chapters. The first chapter, of course, I got the acknowledgement. I got a forward by Brother Polite, who I helped promote back in the day. Introduction, also Born to Promote. That's chapter 1. Teamwork makes a good promotion. That's chapter 2. Chapter 3 is Produce and Promote What You Know. Chapter 4 is Extraordinary Event Presentation. These are all the titles of the chapters of my book. Chapter 5, Be Flexible. Chapter 6 is Family and Friends in Business. Chapter 7, The Spirit of Promotion. Chapter 8, Fear of Money, Make No Money. Chapter 9, The Complete Package. And Chapter 10, The Sponsor and Sponsorship. Those are in my book. I ain't playing with y'all. Yeah, I used to go to Erasmus Hall back in the day. Yeah, I was in Erasmus. Yeah. The epilogue breaks down the whole finalization of the book. The glossary, I have a glossary in the book, and I have a photo album of all the stuff, most of the stuff I did. Barrington Levy, Keopatan, the reggae shows that I used to do, Shabba Ranks, Ken Boot, Beanie Man is over here, pictures that I have with them. My first lecture with Dr. Sabi, Lloyd Strayhorn, lectures with Asir, the Duke of Tears. As you can see, I've been working. I've been working a while. I've been doing my work here. I've been doing my work in this community. Been putting this work in. I've been putting this work in. And this book represents part of my work. So make sure, like I said, I got the sale going on. If you pay via Cash App, $20, and send me your email in the Cash App. In the Cash App description or note, make sure you put your email in there because I will send you the PDF. If your whole email can't do it, just say your name, your email part, and just say Gmail, and then I know to send it through Gmail. But make sure that name is correctly spelled so I can send you all 3 of my books via PDF for $20 because each one of them costs $20 online. Each one of them costs $20 on Amazon. Each one of my books costs $20 on Amazon. So via PDF, you're going to get all 3 of my books. Instead of paying $60, you pay $20 for all 3 of my books via PDF email, and you will get my books. And please, please produce your own events. If you have that producer mindset, this book will help you. If you want to start your own business in production and event planning and all that, this book will help you. If you want to find out how to do sponsorship from a small perspective to a higher perspective, this book will, because I've done sponsorship and worked on a sponsorship team that galvanized us $125,000 to $200,000 for promotion. Oh yeah, we used to do AT&T used to sponsor us. So I even wrote that in my book and how to do that and how to get sponsors, how to send. All of that is in my book. I want you to run your own business. That's why I write books. I want you to do your own numerology. That's why I write books like this. It's not about hoarding all this information for me because one day this skin and body is going to go to worm meat. One day this skin and body is going to go to worm meat. And then my essence is just going to become one with the essence. That's it. So I have to leave information. I have 7 more books to write before I transition. 7 more books. But I got Baba Phil Valentine coming in. Let me make sure I have his book ready. Phil Valentine about to come in. This is his book. This is his book. Those who don't have this book, this is a thick-ass book. The Wounded Womb. Baba Phil Valentine. You want to make sure you got that book. All right? Powerful book. All right, so we're going to make sure, let's see what we got here with Baba. And as soon as he called in, we're going to put him right on. He's coming in at exactly 9 o'clock. Knowing him, he's going to call on time. So make sure you get his book, The Wounded Womb. I think it's $75 online. $75 online. It's print on demand. It's a thick book. It's about 600 pages, 600 or more pages, The Wounded Womb. So we got Phil Valentine coming in. Instagram, I'm about to check out. So Instagram, please go to King Simon Presents on YouTube. King Simon Presents on YouTube right now because we're going to go to Baba Valentine. And I'm going to see if he wants to take a few calls and I'll probably do it through my phone line. So, all right. So Instagram, I'm out of here. Go to King Simon Presents if you want to hear Baba Valentine right now. We're getting ready to go to him. Peace, love, and soul. Woo! Instagram, we out of here. So we're going to share that. Make sure that's good. A lot of people was viewing that. So that's good. Great. Make sure Baba Valentine is coming up soon. Okay. People are texting me. Okay. We got it. So we're waiting for Baba Valentine to come up. He's supposed to call right now. Got his book in the background here so we can all see his book as we're speaking. And I want to make sure he's supposed to be calling in a few minutes. So remember Dr. Valentine's website. Want to make sure we got all of that in the description. Dr. Valentine's website. Website is uksnow.org. Make sure, let's confirm that. That's uksnow.org. That's his website. Okay, so wait for him to call. Maybe I have to call him myself. Let me make sure. Let's check on Baba, see what's up. Okay, somebody said, oh, you go. Okay, so hey, Kyle Dixon, thank you very much. I will make sure I hope you put that. I want to make sure Kyle Dixon, make sure you send me also the email. Thank you very much, Kyle. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kyle. Enough respect to you. We wait for Baba Phil Valentine to give us a call in. He's supposed to call in a few moments. So I am waiting for the Baba. If not, hey, I'll call him in a second. I ain't got no problems doing that, son. I got no problem doing that. Let's check on Baba right now. You know what? Let's see what he gonna do, because he don't look like he calling. Let me check my phone, make sure. All right, we're gonna call Baba right now, because he's on a one. Sometimes you got to do it. I understand. Sometimes things happen. All right. Can everybody hear the phone? I hope everybody can hear it. Can everybody hear the phone? We going. Press 1 if you hear the phone line. Press 1 if you hear the phone line.
Yeah, I hear the phone.
Hey, Baba.
Yeah, I called.
I don't know what happened. I don't know which number you called. It's all right. I called you, brother, because I felt something. It's a new line that I got, so it's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Okay. Let me turn up the volume here so people can hear you. How you feeling, Baba?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm feeling good. I want to make sure everybody's hearing. Can everybody hear Baba Phil Valentine clearly, please? Talk up, Baba. Talk up, Baba. Say hi to the say hi to the family, Baba. We're live.
Yes, greetings, family. Greetings. How's everyone today? How's everyone?
Everybody's saying they hear you, Baba. First and foremost, this brother here, family, is I've known him since early 90s, and he is the founder, the Godfather. Whoa, that's a strong name. The Godfather. That means he sit back like Marlon Brando and talk.
Don't get me to talking like that.
You know the deal. But this is the grandfather, the Godfather of the Metaphysic Underground. Started right here in New York. He used to bring in Bobby Hemmett, Delbert Blair, Dr. Ben, all types of people at his house. This brother here. We go back. I go back with him, man, like diapers. And plus, yes, sir. And plus, like I tell people, brother, that you did the exemption stuff for my children. You did the exemption for my children. The vaccine exemption, and that helped until me and the wife separated, and that was it. But first, I want you to give everybody your website and the number to contact you. Let's start that off real quick right now, Baba Valentine. Go ahead.
No doubt. The website for our university is uksnow.org. That's U as in United, K as in King, S as in Science, and then NOW. UKSNOW.org. That's our university's website. And our next semester begins on the 15th of June. So if you're interested, you can go up to that website and just hit the registration button and sign up for our Metaphysical Psychology 1, the initiate level, which begins then. And of course, at the end of this month, as you know, we are definitely preparing to kick off what will have a string of webinars. This is going to be the first of what we hope to be a few that we're going to be conducting from our home directly to homes. I don't mind traveling, to do some live, when the time comes. But we're going to do some webinars because we're getting ready to hit that 2020 mark that I spoke about over the last 20 years. When I say that when 2020 comes, everybody's going to see clearly, but only those who want to see.
Right.
And only those who paid attention over the last 20 years. So that when 2020 hits, everything is going to come clear. And it's going to get really, really crazy in this country when time comes for the next election. So what we're going to do now is to help people catch up to what it is we've been trying to do. I'm not speaking to some of our brothers and sisters who've been with us for all these decades. They're pretty much on schedule.
Yes, sir.
Those we want to do is to have them, now that we see that everything we've been doing for these last 20 years, now they get a chance to get an understanding of what it is, an understanding of what it is that we've been saying. So this next one coming up on the 26th of this month, the Art and Science. Remember hyperdimensional warfare, what we did in New York back at the college?
Yes, San Francisco.
Long Island University. We did hyperdimensional 1. And everybody said, what? Did I miss hyperdimensional 1? Because it says hyperdimensional warfare part 2. But only for those who understand what that's about. This one will be talking about the weaponization of the human morphogenetic energy field. Right? That is the aura. Now they've tapped in because they have certain technologies that can actually permeate the inner, what we call 0 point energy, that null zone that is between you and that peripheral field that you have that holds all of your atoms together. They've learned how to manipulate that. So what we're going to do is to teach people about the electromagnetic induction of synthetic consciousness algorithms that they're getting ready to pour in.
Now, people that's just tuning in, I'm here with Dr. Phil Valentine, who's not just a naturopathic doctor, but also one of the metaphysics masters out of our community. Now, Baba, this sounds like Transcendence, the movie. Sounds very similar to that.
Remember, hindsight is 20/20 vision.
Yes, sir.
When we've been speaking about this for the last 20, 30 years there, because you've been teaching on it yourself. What we're doing right now is hindsight for us, but it's foresight. We put foresight out. The last 20 years has been foresight. Right. Now we're going to back it up with the hindsight so that they can understand. Because if you remember, when the time comes, you know that every time I put together certain lectures, I have the tendency to put all this elaborate names. The reason for that was to help the people to upgrade their wordology, the knowledge base, for they're able to twist the language so they can understand how they're going to be getting at us. So people were kind of laughing or changing and actually kind of dumbing down my titles. Yes. I didn't want them to do that. So when you see me do these elaborate things, it's for you to go to these titles, look up the words, and get the definitions of them so you can get the deeper meaning of what my titles are. So when I speak about the electromagnetic induction of synthetic consciousness algorithms, when I speak about the tactical use of biochemical agents as frequency weapons, when I speak about the weaponization of AI, 5G, 6G, and when I speak about the weaponization of the morphogenetic field, I'm speaking about the fact that they have now stepped up their tactical weaponry, not just with bullets, not just with bombs, but with frequencies now. And you have to know that all of the new technologies for TVs, your phones, all of the virtual realities, the things they want you to look at when they see you, put you inside of these virtual reality goggles, right, and so forth. This is training brain energy. They're changing the way that your thought patterns are actually aligning to the neurons in your head. They're changing it so that the algorithms that you personally did, you created by your learning, because every time you learn something, you create an electromagnetic algorithm of thought that belongs to you and you alone. They know how to interrupt and intersect that so that the thought patterns that you think you created are what they're pouring into your head. And they're changing the dynamics of the way that your synaptic firing, because you are in this place of probability. In other words, you have a probability matrix that your synapses fire and then don't. Some fire, some don't. Some fire, some don't. That's the way your mind stays in a probability matrix so that you can always figure things out. You can always go to the next thought or figure out the next problem. They are going to be able to get into your probability matrix, problem-solving matrix, and put in certain algorithms that you don't even know about. Now, it sounds crazy. It sounds nuts, and it sounds like people say, well, he's always talking this nonsense. No, I am not. I'm simply being the town crier. It's telling you how to get prepared. And this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to talk to you about preparedness. We're going to help you with resources and how to deal with countermeasures. So this is not just about me telling you the first part, not just telling you all about the tactics that are going to be implemented against us, but the countermeasures that you can prepare yourself for.
Now, Baba, for those that are just tuning in and coming in, we're speaking with Dr. and Baba Valentine, Phil Valentine. You know, Baba, your webinar is taking place May 26th, right? And I know you don't usually do these things. Believe me, you're really coming out basically for the first time heavy on this because of the importance of it. And it's so important. Now, can they get to your link on your website, uksnow.org, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you
uksnow.org. It's not on there. What I would have to do is they can, what I can do is if they would send me their email via the email I give to them. Okay. Very important. Okay? I'm going to give you the private email, which is Sanu. That's S as in science, U, NNU, 777 at gmail.com.
At Gmail. I'm going to write that in the description bar right now. That's SUNNU 777 at gmail.com, correct?
That's right. Now, yes, Sanu 777 at gmail.com. Now, in the subject box, put webinar.
Okay.
And in the message, you give me your name, telephone number, and email. And I will send you the link for you to register. There's only one email to be able to be used. In other words, if you give this particular link that I'm giving you to sign up,
yes, sir.
Once the link is given to you, it shuts you down. And if you give it to a friend and they get on before you, you're not getting it. Okay, so it's very, very exclusive. Yes. I know that many people know what technology I'm talking about, the kind of technology I'm talking about. We ask that you do not make any recordings of your own computer. We want this to be private so that we don't rob our brothers and sisters who are actually helping support us with this.
Yeah, and I'm glad that you're doing this because you know I've taught disaster preparedness with Eitan Edwards for years, and because you're coming with the metaphysics science included on top of that, that's going to be very important for you to go. Y'all know me; I've done classes, we've done big seminars here in New York for this disaster preparedness. But and Bob, I just want to show people that it's not just about. We don't want people to be paranoid. We want people to be prepared.
No.
We want people to be prepared. That's what's important. So you're going to give, of course, what's happening, but you're going to give the solution also and how to handle it. So that's what I want to be clear with people out there. So I just put up your email and I put up your website. Your number, the 800 number still works. The 847-1291. That's 800-847-1291. That's correct?
That's correct.
Okay, I just want to make sure that works. I put that up in the description bar also so they can. And also you got Cash App, which is Cash App #Sanu SUNNU7, correct?
Indeed. And first of all, I want to take this time to thank every one of the brothers and sisters who showed their kindness, to show their love by sending us the few dollars that they did by way of my Cash App.
Yes.
It's helped us so tremendously.
Yes. Yes.
And I want to thank also Brother Rich
yes.
for actually putting that out there as well.
Yes.
It's all a family. It's one family.
Yes.
And that has actually helped myself and my wife. You
Yes.
have no idea how those little pennies add up to help someone like us, especially since we've been doing this so long. A lot. You know, I have over 300 videos.
Yes.
All around the world now. Just to get the brothers and sisters, I'm not, crying the blues or nothing. I'm happy that the people are getting the message. But everyone who has their thing up there, they're pretty much paying their own rent.
Right.
By materials.
Right.
And I'd like to, I don't see any kickbacks from any of those things on YouTube or any of the other channels that carry it. So what little bits that do come back to us based upon the work we put out there, we're very grateful for. And if you could just go ahead and just drop $1, $2, $5, whatever it is, it all adds up.
And it keeps us independent, brother. That's what it keeps us independent and interdependent on us as a community to work together. So that's why I put my Cash App up there too. Cash App King Simon 3158. Because it keeps us independent, keeps us doing and keep us providing this. Brother Rich has his Cash App. Sonetta got his Cash. Everybody got their Cash App, but it keeps us doing what we got to do to keep this message up as long as we have this. We don't know how long we're gonna have this medium right now. Because Baba, me and you, we used to the street promotion, brother. We used to hand to hand, and we used to that type of work back in the day. We never had all this. That's what I'm trying to tell people. But please, I have your book in the background here, The Wounded Womb. Tell people about that selling. Is that still selling too, Baba? I just want to make sure.
Yes, it is.
Good.
Yes, it is. It's a labor of love. Anybody who's interested in it, if they do, what I can do is, if you're interested in the university, in the book,
right?
Then also with the webinar, just put in all capital letters. That is, family.
Mm-hmm.
Put webinar book. School or book here or university or something like that.
Okay.
And I'll send you information for all three.
Good. Thank you. Now
also for vaccination too. If you have
yes.
That's a whole separate thing. But if they're looking for vaccination exemptions, and I know up there in New York, they're gone full tilt, Nazi.
Yes.
Up there. I mean. It's ridiculous because measles is nothing. Measles, you get 3 or 4 days off, and
exactly.
It's done.
Exactly.
And it's actually a self-immunizing condition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm speaking about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, but briefly explain that to people who don't understand that. You sell a self-immunizing condition. What does that mean?
Well, essentially, it's a condition of the lung and the large intestines. Usually, anytime you see any breakage of the skin, it's the lung and the large intestines. And it breaks out usually in communities where they've traveled and come back.
Okay.
And it usually has to do with, improper hygiene and so forth. Hand to mouth, the baby, maybe changing the baby to get to wash properly, you put it in the food and things of that nature. What happens is the measles, you break out, and these little red little splotches.
Mm-hmm.
There's a fever because the body is actually burning out by creating its own interferon. The reason why the body raises its temperature is to boil out or to kill whatever bacillus that's in it. And then after it's killed it off, what you're seeing on the surface is the body throwing off any toxins that may be affecting the blood. It goes out through the skin, it goes out through the urine, to any of the excretory systems. Mm-hmm. And then after a while, if you keep the cocoa butter on the skin, if you maintain, your enemas, drinking plenty of water, getting a lot of rest, and sometimes if you can, just get out and get a little bit of sunshine, vitamin D3, then it passes, and then you can never catch that again. The body goes through its own form of autoimmunization. Autoimmunization means that once the body learns what to do to fight it, that learning will always prevent it from happening the next time. See, so anybody who's giving you an injection that's full of all kinds of adjuvants that cause mercury and all kinds of poisonous compounds to instigate your defensive mechanisms, or what they call your immunologicals, because there's no such thing as an immunity. What they do have is they put these adjuvants like mercury and aluminum in order to incite the body to react to whatever it is that the contents in the vaccine. But the adjuvants create a second and third disease that may not show up until you are older, and you begin to get older and certain parts of your organs break down. You become more susceptible to certain, probably as you grow older with Alzheimer's, it creates a condition where you no longer have thirst. In other words, Baba Dick Gregory told me that when Alzheimer's patients lost their ability to be thirsty. And when you lose your ability to be thirsty, it means that the body does not have the water in there. And he says, go up and ask somebody who's had Alzheimer's, when was the last time were you thirsty? And they'll say they can't remember, because it takes away your ability. If you don't drink enough water, you lose your ability to know when the body's thirsty and needs that water. So always drink your water. Always make sure that you're hydrating. You have to take it sometimes 2 to 4 times your body weight in ounces. And make sure it's purified. If you're dealing with cleansing and purification, make sure you're dealing with distilled or activated water. So there's certain things that you need to do. So don't worry about any measles. That's a lot of nonsense. That was a lot of hype to get you to take the poisons.
Baba, what's so interesting, I have a book that you did years ago called The Sacred Principles of Health. Right in front of me. I'm showing it to the audience right now. When are you going to put this back out? This got to be remixed and updated, brother. This book here.
That's interesting. It was also a offshoot of one of the people that I really held dear, and that was Dr. Herbert Shelton and his dealing with the hygienic system. So I put together that for people who were on juice feasting and fasting programs. That's become part of one of my books. I think it's book number 4, called The Arcanum Hygienum.
Okay.
It's very, that's where we start speaking about the philosophy and metaphysics of hygienic science.
Yes. I mean, I got a copy of it because I couldn't get the original copy back in the day. But brother, I have it right here, and it says your name, Philip Valentine. so and I know you're coming with another book. You got another book coming out soon, right? What's that other book?
That one, I've been delayed in doing that because I have so many things to do in order to keep the finances coming in to pay the bills and all that.
Right.
Bric-a-brac coming in. But I'm working on Cosmic Codex.
Okay.
Book of the Earth. That's book number 1. You notice the book number 4 is actually Wounded Wound is book number 4.
It's 4.
So I stopped book number 1
to
finish book number 4, which was dedicated to our sisters.
Right.
So that was the immediate thing that was actually calling me. The sisters needed that particular type of metaphysical information, meta-historical information, in order to understand how we were losing the particular science of gender. And then you see all of what is in the book, which actually came out in the 1990s,
yes,
predicting how we would definitely be seeing the homosexual rise, and transgender rise. And when I had the chance to speak with Dr. Neely Fuller, because he did one of our gatherings of the Masters down in Atlanta.
Right.
And Dr. Neely Fuller himself said we're going to be putting men in skirts. So that Wounded Womb, everybody's seeing it now, reading it now. Even white women are actually looking to get the book because it's being, it's on Lulu.com.
Yes.
And if they're interested, I will also give them that particular link to buy the book as well. But now it's becoming popular. It went through 3 stages. The last stages was when it was put out in, I think, 2004, 2003, or 5. I'm not sure which one it is. That's the 3rd or 2nd printing.
Right. And people that are just tuning in, we're speaking with Sanu Baba, Dr. Phil Valentine, who is having a great webinar coming out, very serious webinar for all you that want to participate. You could either call his 1-800 number, which is 1-800-847-1291, or you can email him at his private email, but you got to specify that you want to be a part and register for this webinar by Sunu, SUNNU 777, those triple angel numbers, 777 at gmail.com. Please, you got to, I'm going to say it again, Sunu, SUNNU 777@gmail.com, and please hit him up on his Cash App. Send a donation, send a love exchange, a love gift. He is a honorable reverend that has been doing this for many years at $$ Sunnu SUNNU 7. That's his Cash App. It's already on the description bar. His website is uksnow.org. That's uksnow.org. And that's also the website you can find out about his university, his school online. I know he has Sister Raketti Amen teaching on that site. I know he does. And they got and Dr. Love, my brother Dr. Love is in the bill. Okay.
He's joined our dais. Yeah.
Okay. And of course, you got the children's school too. You're teaching children online also, right? What's that?
Yeah, we have the ISM, which is the Institute for Self-Mastery. This is the first online. In fact, just to give you a little history about it, just to kind of blow a few bubbles around.
Go ahead.
We were the first to actually do an internet college university. We started it back in 2004, and we were looking to do it in such a way that we could reach out, but it was very expensive. It cost about $1,500 a month for us to do it. And at that time, we were using a technology that the mega corporations were using on the internet in order to communicate with their satellite organizations. We took that and turned it into a university type situation. So we took that particular technology, created the university with it, and we were broadcasting university around the world. We had people tuning in. It was not the best of technologies back then, but they were tuning in from Australia, England, Sweden, and we had the first actual global university online. It was working so well that my Baba Jeffries, called me and said, well, how did you hook that up? Because they were getting ready to go to Ghana to hook up their university, their college, and their computer college out there. So we talked about that and hooked that up. Now you see all the universities doing it.
That's right. They're doing
it now. And you see, and we were the first. And that's why I just want to let you know that because you don't hear about how these things work, they don't talk about us. We talk about us. We know what we do.
Exactly.
They copy us.
Exactly.
You know so, we do things first, and they get the credit for it.
Even that thing that they're doing called TED Talks comes from what we've been doing over the years.
What we've been doing
over the years.
And what about the Apollo Talent Night now becoming the talent thing they do on
yes, all of the of course, American Idol, something like that. Yeah, American Idol. All of that from Apollo. Yes, that's right.
This is everything we do, but just to let you know, family, that you participate in history when we participate together, because what we do in the underground came to the surface and actually just came and became popular. We went from underground to pop. And we thank all the brothers and sisters, especially Sister, in the beginning, Sister Hatshepsut.
Yes, the late great Sister.
She was the one who actually started filming this.
Yes, right.
With the library.
When Worlds Collide and all those places. She used to do When Worlds Collide and all those places. Remember? Yes, sir. That was my old dojo, so I know that. Yeah, Anthony, Moses Powell, Soke Little John, all of us. Yes, sir. Back in those days. Now, Baba, before we go, I got to talk about your Juice Plus and, of course, what your wife is doing with the tower. Please touch on that and the websites for that or whatever. If you got to go to the same website, that's cool. No problem. Please.
What you could do is, if you wish to talk to her, directly.
Okay.
She said that she gave me permission to give the number.
Okay.
People especially women who are having babies.
Okay.
And they're pregnant, and they're elders who are looking for enhancing their nutritional intake. Just call Dr. Nalani. She's available anytime after 10 a.m. in the morning and before 9 o'clock in the evening, Eastern Standard Time. The number is 646 510 6702. Again, and she always holds a little Juice Plus vignette, little webinar around Juice Plus and educates people on health. And she does that. All you have to do is she lets you know when she's scheduling it, and you just tune in, and she gives us so much wonderful, vital information. And she too has a book called 7 Steps to Healing and Wellness, and you could ask her about that once you're connected with her.
So let me repeat the number. It's 646-510-6702, correct?
Correct.
From 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. That's the time she works, right?
Indeed.
Don't call after ungodly hours, people. Yes. You must have manners. You know, we need rest. We need to rest. And if you're disturbed, we don't want them to rest in peace. We want them to rest.
Yeah, no, we just want to rest.
Dr. Valentine, man, I'm so proud of your growth and your development over the years as you watched all of us young, from A.A. Rashid, myself, Asir, Black Dot, all of us growing up in this whole thing. Me coming out of the Nation of Islam and the Ansar community from Bushwick back in those days. Believe me, it was hard to get with the metaphysics until it just dawned on me, like, yo, we blinded by religion.
Yes. That's the mask. Yeah.
But
I'm so proud of you guys.
Yes,
we had that torch off in that ritual that we did back in New York.
Yes, sir.
It was you and everyone who was there. It was Rashid.
Yes.
Rich was Brother Shabazz even at that
Shabazz, that's right, Brother Shabazz. That's right.
So you all have been holding it down. And that's what we're happy that the torch has not gone out. It hasn't even hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
It did kind of, fumble and stumble a little bit when all that crazy debating and what they call debating was going on for a while. But I think we've kind of grown out of it, which is good. Mm-hmm. And I think there's a whole new kind of enlightenment people are looking at today. And there's certain things that we still have to clear up intra-family.
Yes.
What I call intra-familial kind of things that we're doing with each other. Which I'm going to cover in the Black News. I'm going to do a little Black News at the beginning of the webinar.
Okay, good.
And for those of you who know about Black News, it's about us bringing you up to date.
Back to date.
About what's happening politically, socially, economically, culturally, and so forth. Mm-hmm. And we're going to speak about something that we as our peoples of color, as autochthonous peoples, as indigenous peoples, as people of the sun, the kind of prejudices that we still hold, almost like a Willie Lynch kind of mentality that I want to go over and kind of get us out of that. It's 2020. Everybody is now kind of potential prey. I don't care what color you are. Even white folks going to be starting to feel it, even though they think that they're not the so-called N-word. Most people don't know that the word nigger means actually a condition, not a person, but a condition. Mm-hmm. It's a condition of the mind and a condition that you allow yourself to be seen in and the way you act.
Right.
So there's certain things that you have to be very clear about, family, that we have to clear up, like behind closed doors, which is like I like to do it, talking to each other and getting things straight so we can move together collectively. That's where the power is.
That's correct. Well, Bob, I don't want to keep you too long because I know what it is. I know how it is. We got to. But again, one more question I would like to share with you and I want to ask you and make the audience hear this. A lot of distractions are going on out there now. And you've been one of those lone wolves at certain times that have called out that this was a distraction and this was a distraction and this is a distraction. How do people and individuals that are listening learn to tune into their inner self and tune into what's really going on and put their ears to the ground and to their inner self and tune out the distractions? How do they do that? Give them a brief. I know it's in your class. I know it's deep in your class, but give them something brief that people, because a lot of people are distracted right now. A lot of people, and believe me, like I told people about this number 12 year, this number 3 year. 3 is the number of exposure and expansion and expression on a negative level and a positive. So a lot of us need to be careful of what they're trying to expose to the people. How many people they are exposing because they're distracting us from something else that's happening. So please share that.
Well, fear. You got to look at that as that's a tangible energy that takes a form of thought that completely disorients all of the clarity necessary for us to see exactly the solutions that you're to see clearly. You can't see clearly through the lens of fear. And fear takes on different types of, attitudinal emotions. And we do them to protect ourselves psychologically. We lash out in certain ways, or we implode. It's one or the other. And what it is the distractions are there to numb us, to either numb us into becoming implosive or to numb us into becoming explosive. So we have to examine what it is that our internal dialogue has come to, when we start speaking to ourselves as to what's good for us and what's bad for us, we have to examine what that internal dialogue is. Does that internal dialogue that is examining my condition, examining my feelings, what's actually giving me the feedback to myself, is that my words? Are those my words? Or are those words instigated by the fear that they created on the outside of me, that I am now reacting to? Am I acting or reacting? You see? So when we understand that there are things that compel us to react because of fear, and because we know nothing else, or we don't take the time to assess what's real and what is not real, what comforts us versus what is necessary to that may come as a discomfort. We always want to avoid the discomfort, especially when it comes as a truth about revealing us to us who we are. We don't want to know the truth sometimes if it's a painful one. So we tend to numb ourselves by distracting ourselves with things that they've set up for distractions. So it's time for you to shut down the television, shut down for a day or two, and see if you can go someplace where your thoughts are not battling you for position in your mind. Because the you that you're thinking of and the things that the thoughts that you're examining are not you. You are separate from your thoughts, but your thoughts invade the true you to make you believe that they are you, and they're not. Thoughts are nothing but things that you have assessed about your past experiences. Thoughts are about the past. Every time you go back to think about something that happened yesterday, you are time traveling. And you're time traveling in the past, you're living in the past, and you're bringing all that to your now. You're not leaving the now open and clear and clean so that you can examine it from a fresh perspective. You're constantly looking at your old prejudices, bringing them into your now, and then using that as the judge, jury, and executioner. You don't want to do that. So your distractions are actually all that you have been made to believe is real. It's time for a re-examination of the inventory of what you placed in the inventories of your mind, your inventories of experience, and see whether or not they're going to be valuable for you in the next 10 years to come.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Somebody asked one question. I gotta share this real quick. He says, this person named spelled SYTER real, Sitter real. Question: do they have us doing evil things subconsciously by killing animals?
Killing in any form that you see every day. That's why they talk about when it bleeds, it leads. They want you to believe that everything that bleeds, anything that has to do with killing, the removal of life, everything that has to do with the destruction of something in order to construct you. That's what it is. It's supposed to be destruction for construction. All right? So if you are participating in this society, everything on your television, everything having to do with your entertainment. Look at John Wick. Let me ask you the question. It's enjoyable to watch this craziness, but how many bodies did he take?
Man, I don't know. It's so many.
That's what I'm saying. And that's how you are being numbed. That is the numbing factor where you can actually see murder in front of you. And then, hey, laugh, and then, say, okay, how many much of the body count? The television, especially these movies, have become the new Roman Colosseum for gladiators. Okay? And John Wick is the new gladiator.
Yeah, I know.
Chief and popular gladiator, and he's about to take about 30, maybe another 100 bodies.
Yep.
And they're nothing but superficial body, but these are human beings he's taking out, and that is the numbing. That is what they're doing to our children. They are numbing their nerves. They're destroying the empathetic connection to living things.
Wow.
Once you destroy that empathetic connection between you and another living being, that's the end. That's the destruction. That's when your soul is being robbed. That's when you are that's when the walk-in can take over.
You know what's so interesting, Baba? Somebody put up on the description bar before we leave that, he said that this brother named Rahut Peace, we have so many great Black leaders to choose from. And I said to him, because I know you're teaching from years, you always used to say, find the leader within you. You always said that to us. Find the leader within you. You're not a leader. You always said you wasn't a leader. Everybody else is just guides. Everybody else are just guides in this realm. You are the leader of your own circle and your own universe. You've taught us this for years, and I've known you over 25 or so years. So tell them about that. We got to find our own leader within us. We can't always depend on leader. This person. No, man, we got to find it within ourselves. Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
You hit it right on the head. Our younger brothers and sisters, which is my children, these young people. I'm a grandfather. These young people,
me too.
20-year-olds, young 20s. These are my children. I have grandchildren their age.
Exactly.
And it's beautiful because they want to know about leaders because we keep teaching them about the great leaders,
right?
The ones that we looked up to: Malcolm, Martin, Marcus. You know what I'm saying? Steve Coakley. These people, Baba John, all of them were guiding lights along the path towards the destiny that was set down for us at this particular time. I have a baton that I passed on to you. You're going to have a baton to pass on to the next one who shows the interest and are ready to do the grunt work necessary to maintain this torch. Young people don't realize what it is to maintain the torch. It's not a 9-to-5 job where you shut down. It is a 24/7 job, even when you are asleep.
Yep.
And as far as the leadership is concerned, you're so right. For the last nearly 40 years, I have been saying, do not follow me anywhere.
Yes.
And I've always said.
Jay Thomas just said that.
Yes. And I've always said, if the leader the teacher that you have aligned yourself with, if that teacher does not teach you to be greater than he or she, then that teacher is parasiting your energy. That teacher is living off of you, and you are nothing more than a food source, spiritual, psycho-spiritual food source that's maintaining his cult of personality. So a teacher is supposed to make you greater than he, so that if I were to choose to come back to whomever was sent to me, why would I try to keep that person ignorant of what I know if I know the gifts that are in that person are there because they found me? The very fact that they found me means that they already are ready for what I have.
Right.
You see, and I will guide them along the path with the gifts that they bring. I will enhance the gifts they have, because when they grow up to be my age, what are they going to pass to the next generation?
Exactly.
Who are they going to be?
Exactly.
You see? And if you don't see that you are, as you were speaking about, you are the leader, the potential leader within. And that's what I teach you. I teach you to be a teacher. When you come to our university, you go up there on our university site and read testimonials.
That's right.
And you will see that what we teach is people to become teachers. The whole thing is to find the teacher within you, and I nurture that so that you could pass along what you've learned without putting that person to sleep. You have to learn how to capture that person's attention with the first 2 or 3 sentences. And once you've got that, then the person's interest is open and they're ready to listen and learn. Otherwise, they're just blathering off. They don't know what the heck you're talking about. You see, that's why when you've been filming my lectures, I put some very heavy things down, and people tell me they have to study it 6 or 7 times. Good.
Yeah.
That's the point. Study. Get your dictionary. When the beginning of my book is so interesting, in the picture, I tell the people in the front of my book, get a dictionary.
Yeah.
Because you're going to need it.
Yeah.
Have it by the side and read it. And that's exactly what they tell me. They have to have a dictionary in order to read my book.
Yep.
Good. That's what the idea is.
And, because we, sometimes we come from this Afro-Caribbean background, we was taught on diction and grammar. A lot of that my mother was a stickler for grammar.
Oh, yes.
and mathematics. I'm not a mathematician. I'm a numerologist, so I still count on my fingers. But she is a mathematician. I just never got that far from her. But I know the numbers. I'm good at numbers, mathematics at another level. But Baba, you know.
Mama, wait a minute. You didn't see my mother and my father. My mother and my father. I had to read 2 pages of a dictionary at least 4 inches thick every night. I
got the picture of your I got the picture of your parents. Happy Mother's Day to her essence and your father right in front of the film. This is Baba Phil Valentine's parents, of course, Calvin and Edla, right? Edla Valentine. It's right in the book Wounded Womb Family. Get his Wounded Womb. Happy Mother's Day to Sister Nalani. Also tell Mother Nalani I said Happy Mother's Day, which is forever. We know it's continual. We always celebrated mothers.
I celebrate that on my birthday.
On your birthday, exactly.
I used to give my mother a Mother's Day. I used to buy the Mother's Day card and then give it to her on my birthday. But that's when she became a mother. That's
exactly, because that's when she became a mother. And, you know, I'm showing also a book of a dear friend of yours, man, Dr. Barashango, the African woman, the original guardian angel. I'm showing that book, too. Yes. He gave us some great information in this book, family. I'm telling you. Get all these books and study. Baba, he used to be at your thing, too, your events also, right?
Yes. As a matter of fact, we were in London together, and we passed each other in the hotel on our ways to our respective lectures. Yep. It was like, whoa.
Y'all too.
It was really weird. Yeah, it was beautiful.
Well, Baba, once again, I want to send everybody to your website, uksnow.org. That's uksnow.org. Also, the number is 1-800-847-1291. That's 1-800-847-1291. You ain't got no excuse. It's toll free. Stop playing. His webinar is coming up on May 26th. Tell them the name of that webinar real quick, please. Tell them that real quick.
So it's the Art and Science of Hyperdimensional Warfare Part 2. And the subtitle is Exposing the Weaponization of Human Morphogenetic Fields Through Electromagnetic Induction of Synthetic Consciousness Algorithms. I know it sounds crazy, but listen. The tactical use of biochemical weapons as frequency weapons. And you understand weaponization of AI, 5G, 6G. And number 2, second part, preparedness, resources, and countermeasures for 220 and beyond.
And his Cash App is $Sunu, SUNNU7. That's Sunu, SUNNU7. Please show him some love. Also, his email is Sunu, SUNNU777 @gmail.com. I have all this in the description bar, but I'm going to put it up after he leaves. And if you want to contact about the homeschooling or the Juice Plus or the Tower Gardens, contact Mother Nalani Valentine, Dr. Nalani Valentine, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. And her number is 646-510-6702. That's 646-510-6702. Baba Valentine, I want to thank you immensely for allowing me to take some time with you and being with you. And we got to do something private together. We're planning on something, family. And it's only going to be 99 people at $99. That's it, all day.
That's it.
99 people. We're going to stay on those universal master numbers, because we got a master coming in, and we got it coming up soon. I'm going to let you know. So probably in August or whenever he's available, I'm going to discuss it with him. But 99 people only, $99, questions answered throughout the whole day. We're going to do a 11 to 12 hour event, and that's how we're going to get busy.
Get down.
That's how we do it, fam. And there's no recording, no videotaping. This is a dark matter think tank. This is what we're going to do. That's how we remember that, Doctor. Dark matter think tank.
I remember.
That's what we're going to call it. The dark matter think tank. Because we ain't got no time to play in 2020. It's coming up.
Nope.
All right, Baba. I'm gonna relinquish you and thank you very much for being a part of the show today, man.
Listen,
thank you.
You're most welcome. Humble thanks for this opportunity to address the family.
Yes, my brother. Love you. Love your family. Love your son. He's doing some great work with Snoop Dogg too. Stop playing.
Yes, he's Snoop. He's also his own thing. He's got his new record. I'm gonna give a punch to him. My son is giving his new. He's about to drop his new song for the summer, and you got to. Oh man, I got a chance to hear the song he's getting ready to come out with for September. September. He's got one for summer and the one for September. Whoa. I just love it.
Would you tell Bam, please put out a health drink, because he is dancing and going crazy. He needs his own health drink. No, I'm telling you, he would do it. Bam's health drink. I would call it Bam's health drink. That's it. That's all he needs to call it. Bam. Tell him I gave you the idea. He needs his own health drink.
I like that.
I like it too.
Yeah, okay. I like that. Bam that sounds like it.
Yeah, because remember, he in the dojo, we used to call him Bam Bam. So we know who he is.
Right. Listen, when that boy was barely 2, he ripped apart his whole crib. He tore it apart. That's why we call him Bam Bam. He said, you ain't putting me in no damn crib. when me and his mama came upstairs and saw him, he had these 2 sticks in his hand looking up at us like, did I do something? Yeah, you did. You just gave me your name. But, he was one of the top choreographers for hip-hop over the last, 10, 15 years.
Yes.
For Jay-Z, for LL Cool J, for Mary J. Blige, even for, what's her name, from Beyonce's old group, the pretty, beautiful, dark-skinned sister.
Who, Kelly Rowland or the other one? Rowland. Kelly Rowland, yes, Kelly Rowland.
Choreographer as well. And Sting, the white boy Sting, I like his music.
Oh yeah, Shaggy, who I went to Erasmus with, just did an album with him. Yeah.
He choreographed his album.
Oh, get out of here!
Video too. Yeah.
Get out of here! Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got some cred.
Look, he needs his own health drink, something for to continue on.
I like the Bam. I love the Bam. I'm going to put it for him.
Yeah, you can help him because you're a nutritionist always. You're already a nutritionist. Help him with that. He needs that. I want to hear Bam. I want to support that Bam drink.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, Baba. Love you, man. Love you much. Tell your wife I say greetings. All right? Hotep.
Most definitely. Same to you. Hotep.
And to the family. Yes, sir. That was Baba Valentine right here on King Simon Presents. Man. See, I go back that long with him so we could talk all this stuff. We like family in this whole thing. It's not like some people might not know him. People like AA knows him. But I know him from back in those days. His son was in our dojo training with Anthony Muhammad, GM Anthony Muhammad. Moses Powell was there. Soke Little John was there. Dr. Moses Powell was there. Osei Jones was there. Professor Bill, who I'm still training with today in Sanukas Rue. His son, we used to call him Bam Bam on the dojo. When he was a little child, he was throwing people like bang, bam, like bam, like throw a bam. He will snatch you up and just throw you, bam. That's but again, uksnow.org. Baba Phil Valentine, uksnow.org. Let me put it all on the description bar right now so everybody can get it. And I want to thank also my sister for Brittany, I think Cottinger or what's her name? She kept on posting up for me. So big up to her all the time. She was posting for me. That's so sweet of you, sister. What's her name? I got to find her name because she was posting for me big time earlier. She must have had to leave, but Brittany Cottenham. Big up to you, Brittany Cottenham, for posting and kept on giving the handles to Sanu's stuff. And I want to remind everybody, his website is uksnow.org. If you want all the information, you can go to that website. It's on there. And the telephone number is on there. His Cash App, show him some love right now through Cash App. Show him some love via Cash App right now at Cash App, $ Sunu, SUNNU 7. That is his Cash App. I just put it up there. His email, if you want to join the webinar, please, for the webinar only. If you want to go to the webinar only for May 26th, please email him that you want to be a part of the webinar. Then he will send you the private link after you pay and take care of. And his email is Sunu, SUNNU 777 at gmail.com. That's his webinar. That's for the webinar, and it's happening on May the 26th for his beloved wife. Remember, they also do health consultation. They do relationship consultation. They do vaccination consultation. You can call that 1-800 number 1-800. I'm gonna put that up there right now. for vaccination. If you got children and you want to do, they got a homeschool program online also. Dr. Phil got a whole university going on. That's his number up there, 1-800-847-1291. That's 1-800-847-1291. And for Dr. Nalani Valentine, Dr. Nalani, if you have children or plan on having a baby and you want to deal with that Juice Plus or that healing or that stuff for your children, whatever you're going through, jaundice, all that kind of stuff, Dr. Valentine's wife, she has a great program for children. Call her from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. only during the day, and that's 646 510 519. I got there, 510-6702. Make sure you give Dr. Nalani, believe that. Of course, you got a piece to the late Afeni Shakur, whom I've met because I used to do bodyguard work for Tupac. Matter of fact, in my autobiography, I'll have a chapter called 48 Hours with Pac. I was 48 hours in with Tupac back in the day. So I did security for him for 48 hours because the nation was hired to do it. And I was one of the men chosen to do that with Brother Arthur Forex and others. And we did 48 hours on Pac, nonstop, no sleep. We was on him. That's how we did it. And I met Afeni Shakur, which is Tupac's mother. Assata Shakur is the one that wrote the book and all that. Never met Assata Shakur. I met Tupac's mom, and I met many other people, other elders in the community, but I've never met Assata Shakur. So I got to get ready to get out of here. Once again, go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. That's KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com for any products, my books, my T-shirts, my cup line. I have a cup line. I don't even have the cups here in front of me, but cup line with your numbers on it and all that. Go to my website, KingSimonProductions.wordpress.com. Scroll down / production and scroll down, and you go to the products. You go to the books and all that, get the books. Like I said, my book is out. If you want to be a promoter in anywhere in the world, if you read English, I don't have it in Spanish or French yet, but if you read English, this is going to be a good book for you. I revised it. It has now 10 chapters. The last book had 9 chapters. It has 10 chapters, and it speaks on sponsorship, sponsors, and it speaks on the promoter's plight and club owner syndrome. What is club owner syndrome? I got to tell you about that. You might be promoting an event, and the club owner might see you make money on your first event. He gave you a good price, but now you want to go and promote another event. That venue owner or club owner then ups the price because he wants to make more money because he remembered you making money the last event. That's called the club owner syndrome. It's in my book. That's why it's called No Promotion is Bad Promotion and All Publicity is Good Publicity. Just spell my name right. An introduction into my world of promotion and production. It is a motivational book. It is a self-help book. It's a promoter's dream of basic means on how to promote, whether you're getting free venues like libraries and other places, or whether you're getting community centers, or whether you're promoting in big venues. This book can start you off and help you out. If you want to get all 3 of my books, Numbers Are Simple, People Are Complicated, this book and my children's book, Numbers Are Simple, Our Children's Health is Important, send $20 to Cash App. Send $20 to my Cash App, and that's Cash App, $ King Simon 318. That's Cash App, $ King Simon 318. That's Cash App, $ King Simon 3158, and you can get my 3 books via PDF, not the hardcover books. You're going to get it via email, PDF, at $20 because these books are going for $20 each. So for $20 for all 3 of my books right now for the next whole week, from the 12th now, May 12th, Mother's Day special for the whole week until Malcolm X's birthday, May 19th, you can get all 3 of my books via PDF for only $20 for the whole set. All right. So make sure you go to the Cash App. Make sure you put your email in too. If you haven't put your email in, then you're going to have to text me your email at 347-496-1022 and tell me that you sent the Cash App. Tell me what name you sent it under, and then I will send you these books within 24 hours. I'll send it within 24 hours. Okay. I love and respect you. Remember, family, always love and respect yourself. We got some major events coming up June 22nd. We're more than likely going to live stream. I will confirm that this week. The Numerology Workshop with Lloyd Strayhorn, Kaya French, and myself. Also, I'm looking to do that big thing with Phil, a private all-day work class and workshop with Phil Valentine. $99 for only 99 people. Only 9. We're going to stay on the master numbers. $99, 99 people. That's how we're going to do it. $99 for 99 people. It's an all day from 11 a.m. That's what Phil like to do to 7 p.m. We're going to go in and you get to ask any question. The first 5 hours, he'll break down the lecture that he wants to do and give to y'all. Private, no videotape, no audio tape. It's dark matter think tank. Dark matter think tank only. No stuff. I'm taking away all phones or we shutting it all down. But that's how we're going to do it. And it's going to be a private location. No one will know that location until at least 24 hours to an hour before the event, or at least 3 hours before the event. But you got to be in New York City. As long as y'all come all the way in New York, it's not going to be videotaped. So don't even look on it for you. It's not going to be on YouTube. It's not going to be videotaped. It's not going to be none of that, because we got to go back to those old methods again. We got to go back to those old methods. And I'm trying to work on Sophia Stewart also to do something with her, with the $99.99. 99 people, $99 with Sophia Stewart. I'm thinking about doing something with her like that too, depending on her price, because she be going off with the prices. So, but hey, it is what it is. The money, if that's what she's worth, I can make it happen. I got no problem with that. I got no problem with that, because I think wise about money, but I just want to make sure we work together in this, so I can do it again with Sophia Stewart, the queen of the mother of Matrix, the one who wrote the Terminator and the Matrix movie, and has been verified. So it is what it is. So I'm out of here, family. I love you. I respect you. If you do want to do a numerology session with me, please text me your full name and date of birth at 347-496-1022. That's 347-496-1022. Share this video, 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 share this video. One love, one aim, one destiny. Stay focused, stay blessed, stay strong, and stay in your right mind. Peace. And take care.